Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing this morning on this rainy looking day? Y'all, do I have anything but rainy days? Anyway, I'm Helen from Georgia, if y'all forgot. I just want to remind y'all. I'm having my coffee out here this morning, and I want to show y'all what it says. I know y'all probably can't read it, but I'll read it to you. It says, Helen from Georgia, Queen of YouTube. That's what this cup says, not me. This cup says. It's got a crown up here. See? I don't see no crown. But anyway, this is my coffee cup, and I'm having coffee. And I have y'all some coffee. This is y'all's coffee. I put some pretty birds on it. There's y'all. Y'all have some. Let's have coffee together. Come on up here closer. Don't be hiding back there. I can see you. I see you hiding back there. I don't blame you. I'd hide too if somebody come out here doing like me. Anyway, good morning. I'm out here and it's cloudy. It's early in the morning. I thought maybe I could get a project done fast because, you know, I have to start a project early in the week so I can get done with it by Friday or Saturday or whenever I can get done with it. It takes a while to do all that, y'all. I know y'all don't understand too much about what you have to do that. Some people do if they do videos. They understand all the process, and I think I go sometime to the extreme with what I do. Anyway, here's my flowers. Look! Aren't they pretty? Y'all, my flowers are turning brown. I cut some of them down. I'm going to put them out there for seeds, but you know, flowers don't last forever. They get to looking bad, and when they get to looking bad, I want to do something about it. I go out there and cut them down and start something else. And I don't have many flowers to choose from, y'all. I have a few back there. They're turning brown too, and y'all, my birds, I don't know where they are. I don't know if the hawks are getting them, or this morning I came out and there was a black cat right there in where my birds are. Y'all, I don't hate cats. I love cats. I've always had cats. But I can't have cats and birds because unless I keep them in the house, and I don't have time for nothing. I don't have time for me hardly. Oh my goodness, I have to fit stuff into my schedule, which is booked up pretty much. But anyway, it's fun. I love it. Y'all make me so happy to do stuff like this that I can do, you know. And don't know where it came from because I've never done this before till I started doing YouTube. I didn't even know I could do this stuff. Y'all, my preacher says everyone has a talent. You may not have discovered it yet, and you may not know what it is, but you have a talent. You just have to figure out where it is. And let the Lord show you where it is. The Lord put me here doing YouTube because I was in a pretty bad situation way back then, 3 or 4 years ago. I don't even remember how long it's been. But anyway, He'll help you out and beyond your expectations. You just ask for help. Our preacher says, if you have not, if you ask not. I think I got that right. Oh, my glasses is fogging up. So I asked the Lord for help because I needed some help, and He provided me with help. And I'm thanking Him every day of my life that I had help from the Lord and other people that have helped me along the way. It's just awesome, y'all. Awesome. Oh, don't let me forget the baby. The baby is here. And beautiful little old baby. Oh, so pretty. Little old. It's not skinny neither. It's not a... My glasses fogging up. It's cooler, but it's still warm. I guess. I'm sweating. I don't know. Anyway, our baby is here, and they haven't brought him over here because of this virus and all. They took him home. I keep saying him because I had 2 boys, and I can't say, I can't get used to saying her. I say he all the time. I reckon I'll get used to saying her sometime, I don't know. But the virus is, you know, they don't want to have her around it, and I don't blame them, not one bit. Is no rush. I'm fine, and they fine, and I hope everyone is fine. I got to clean my glasses. I can't see. Okay, I cleaned them. Oh, they won't stay clean very long, I don't think. Let me have a sip. That's probably what's fogging up my glasses, this coffee, but, you know, I got to do something. You know, I got to deal with that some way or another. I made it early this morning when I got up. Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm gonna do. I've got this old pumpkin. It's dirty. It is, I guess I need wiping it, but it don't matter because I'm gonna probably cut it up to get the cement out. I'm doing something else with 30-minute drying. What is that stuff? Mortar mix. I can't never remember the name of it. But y'all have told me. Y'all have bought some, and I don't know if anybody has told me what they made out of it or anything, but they're going to buy some. And I bought it at Home Depot. What I'm going to do today, I'm going to try to do a fast project, y'all. I'm going to put some mortar mix in this pumpkin and let it dry. It takes 30 minutes, y'all. I know it does because I made some pumpkins last week, little pumpkins. They dried before I could get through with the second one. The first one I done was dry. I mean, that's hard to believe, but it happened. Y'all saw it, I guess. I guess y'all did. I'm gonna pour it in here, and y'all can't see it, but the little thing right here is gonna be an impression on the cement that I put in there. And I'm gonna paint it, and I'm gonna paint this face on it for Halloween. And I guess if you want to use it some other times. Oh yeah, that's gonna do good. I'm gonna see how that works. I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna have to cut this up to get the cement out. Y'all, my glasses fogged up already again. What in the world? I have the worst look. But thank the Lord, it ain't raining. Yeah, and it might rain any time. There's a storm out in Texas that is, I've never heard of so many storms in my life as I'm hearing now. There are so many just coming through, and but it hasn't affected here, like tearing up stuff and all that. But is this stuff on the outside or on the inside? I can see y'all. Oh, gracious. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and mix up my cement because I'm going to try to get this done because today is Wednesday. You know, I started a project early in the week because you know how slow I am. I'm as slow as I can be. And I have to do it out here, take it in there, put it on my computer, put it in a program and edit it. And it takes me a long time to edit. And I spend a lot of time doing that kind of stuff that y'all don't know about. Because when I turn this camera on, it's running, and sometimes it runs a long time before it ends, and I can't have a video 6 hours long or however long it takes me to do one. And sometimes it does. Sometimes it takes me a while. I'll turn it off, and then I'll come back out here and do some more, and then you know how it is. It's just a lot of stuff. But it's not raining right now, and we go to the hospital on Wednesday at Fairview Park Hospital, and it's a beautiful place. There's a pond out there, and there's ducks, and there's squirrels, and people walking around the track, and the grass is green and beautiful tall trees. We go out and gather on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, and we have a prayer service for the people that are sick in the hospital, and the doctors, and all the ones that's having this dreaded virus mess that's going around. And we go out there and have a service on Wednesday night. So I'm out here doing this video this morning, and I'm gonna go out to the hospital tonight if it's not pouring down rain. I'm not going if it's pouring rain, because you know, I can't get out there in the rain, and I take pictures a lot of, I take pictures of the people and all the stuff around that goes out there, and I put it on Facebook. And so I can't do that if it's pouring down rain. I could sit in the car and just, I couldn't even hear, you know, if we're in the car. But I don't know. I don't know what we'll do if it rains, because last time it rained some, just a little. People had their umbrellas out and all, but I got in the car when it started. Some people was holding their umbrellas up, but it wasn't that bad. But it was a little bit. But I don't know yet where I'm going or not. If it's according to what the weather is. If it's pouring down rain, I don't think any of them will go. I don't know. We may go and just sit in the car and pray. I don't know what we're going to do. But whatever it is, it'll be good. It won't be nothing bad. We pray for all the sick people and thanking the Lord for all the people that's recovering. And they are people recovering from, and they were really, really bad and been up there a long time. And recovering, is that awesome? Oh, I'm so thankful and thanking the Lord for that. Okay, I'm gonna start mixing up my cement, because it could rain, because there's a gray sky up there, and rain could come down anytime. You know my look. If it looks like it will, it probably will. Okay. Ain't that gonna be cute? All right, I'm gonna mix up my cement. I'm gonna turn this off till I get my stuff over here ready to go on the table, and then I'll come back. Let me have a sip of coffee. Y'all have a sip of coffee on me. Don't forget that. Good old black hot coffee. Strong. It's pretty strong. But I like it like that. All right, I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna put my cement. I don't really know how much to make. I'm just gonna make some up. I may have to make some more up right quick or something. I don't know. 2 cups. 4 cups. 6 cups. I'm gonna put 8 cups. 2, 4 cups of Georgia sand. I'm gonna put water in here. Where's my water? And I gotta get moving fast too. Oh, I wanted to I found this stuff you put with cement. It's orangey looking. I don't even know what I'm gonna put it in here and see if it'll color this stuff. I'm gonna paint it, but I just thought I'd try this. And y'all know you can't mess around. You got to get with it. You know how slow I am. I kind of go at a slow pace. Sometimes I go fast. This didn't turn orange. It turned it some color, but I reckon it's terracotta. I don't even know what color it turned. But it's okay. A little more water. I'll be thinking about how long it's taking, because you know this stuff sure don't wait on you. Y'all, I'm telling you, this year is moving along. Y'all, this stuff is the most unbelievable stuff I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gonna move my box. Now I'm gonna turn the camera up here on the table hurriedly. Y'all heard that, hurriedly. Not my category. Okay, I'm gonna start putting it in here. Okay, I'm gonna put a Folgers coffee in here. See if that'll take up more room. Y'all, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to make some more. Good gracious, that stuff. Oh, I better hurry up if I'm gonna do that. 2, 4, 6. Good gracious. 2, 4. I got to hurry. And this is not going to be the same color as that other, but it don't matter because I'm going to paint it. But, I didn't know that pumpkin was going to hold that much. Okay, I'm going to start putting it in here. I didn't know this pumpkin was going to hold this much cement. Good gracious. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to put a little more. I want it full. gracious, this thing weighs a ton. I'm going to go ahead and take this top off of this thing because I don't believe I'm going to be able to get it out if I don't. I don't even know if I can get it off now. How does it do? Okay, can y'all see I got it in there? Okay, I'm going to put this tiny little bit that I've got in this pan here. Make another little pumpkin because I didn't know this thing was gonna hold this much cement. This stuff ain't cheap either. But ooh, that pumpkin's hot, y'all. Y'all, I may have to get on the porch. It seems like it might be about to rain. I thought I felt a drop a few minutes ago. I'm going to try to take it out now and see. Let me have a sip of coffee. Y'all, it's rainy clouds up there. It could come any time. I guess I'll know if it starts raining, won't I? I was going to put the umbrella over here, but y'all, I'm gonna take this out. Try to cut the strings off. My neighbor over there is blowing at me. He knows I'm out here doing something. I need a cutting thing. A knife. And I got one somewhere. That's the trouble. I got one, but where? Y'all, this is the first time I've tried to do a pumpkin like this. I need one of them. Let me go see if I can find one. Y'all, I found one, but it don't have a blade in it. So it ain't doing me much good because I don't know where a blade is. I don't even know if this is going to work. Y'all, I'm trying to let y'all see, but I ain't seeing too good myself. I didn't know it was going to be this hard to get it out either, which nothing ain't never easy. I see some little places that I need to put some cement on it, and I guess I'll do that because I don't want it lumpy and not right. Oh, y'all, I got to get that middle thing out too. It won't take much to mix up just a little more to fix these holes. I need my turntable, don't I? I don't never think of nothing. I think of a lot of things and forget some things that I need. But it won't take much to fill up these holes and it to dry. I thought I was through mixing cement, but I guess I'm not. And I got to get that middle thing out. Y'all. Oh, goodness. that might be something that ain't possible. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can get the middle thing out. Y'all need to see that, don't you? Okay, let's see. I feel like I feel a little drop of something. Y'all, I done this one time before. I'm gonna do it again. Long time ago, I done something sort of like this, but it was worse. And I couldn't get it out. I'm gonna do this again. I can't get it out. I mean, I can get it out, but I don't know how long it will take me. I'm going to try to heat up this plastic a little where it'll come out better. Ooh. Y'all, I liable to do anything happening. Hope. If it gets soft, it'll come out. It's just hard. I think it's about to come out now. Oh, it's coming out. I guess it's coming out. Ouch. Oh, it's out. It's out, but it's still smoking, y'all. Well, sir, how about that, y'all? How about it? Y'all, I can tell you right now, this is one of a kind. This right here, there won't be another one just like this one. I'm going to see these holes. I'm going to mix up just a little bit to fix them holes. Okay, y'all, I'm making a stem for this other little pumpkin that I made earlier, if I can find it. I'm going to take it loose right quick. I hope y'all can see it. I had this little bit left, so I just made a little pumpkin out of it. I don't guess you can have too many pumpkins. I don't guess. Okay, there's that little pumpkin. Okay, let me clean my table off, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, it's dry. I'm gonna start painting. Okay, I'm gonna put some pumpkin orange acrylic Walmart paint. Y'all, I mix up stuff. You know, I don't it don't be one color. This is crimson. I put all kind of colors in here. Here they are. Okay, I'm gonna start mixing them. I hope y'all can see. Y'all, it's not raining yet, and it may not rain. I hope it. Well, I don't care if it rains as long as I ain't trying to do this. You know, when it's raining, you trying to do something outside, it's a little bit difficult. Let me move my table up. Bring a little further over where I won't bump it and knock it over. Y'all, I bought these pumpkins. I mean, I've had them a long time. I don't know if I bought them at Walmart. I think I bought them at Walmart. I don't know. I might have bought them at the Dollar Tree. I think I bought them at Walmart. I'm not real sure. I can't remember where I got them. I've had them a long time. No, it's not gonna be too long till Halloween. I think y'all can use this other times besides Halloween if you want to. For a flower pot, you could turn the face around, you know, around on another side and just set it out there. But it'll be a pretty pot, even though it's got a face on it. I mean, even though you don't have to use it just at Halloween. You can use it other times. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it before I get through. Y'all, on that other video, I didn't know the camera wasn't getting all my little pumpkin opening. It's kind of dark over there and you can't see real good and sometimes it cuts off when I'm videoing and I can't see that it's cut off. When the light is bright out here, it's hard to see the camera and see what it's doing because it's not showing up that much because I'm way down here and I wish y'all could see everything good. Y'all know I'm not no professional. I try my best to do a good job and try to show y'all the best I can for what I'm doing. Now I got to get down here to the bottom somehow. Oh, gracious. But it's fun, y'all, to get out and just do something. And don't just sit in the house and if you're able. Now, I know some people are not able. I know that for a fact. I know that everybody is not able to get out and do stuff in the yard, and that's why I do it, because I think y'all like to see, even though you may not be able to do it, you can see. Oh, my plastic got drug in there. You can see how it's done and watch me and have fun. I'll try to entertain y'all. Oh, good gracious. I'm going to have to let this dry a little bit and then do the bottom. Not much on the bottom that needs it, but y'all can do probably a lot more than you realize you can do when you get out there to doing it. it might look like it's real hard, but it's really not. It's just, you have to improvise and you have to do all kind of stuff. And I start out really, I got a little idea what I want to do, but every time it's not exactly what I planned for it to be, but sometimes it's better than what I planned. I got to get some more paint on here. This is about like that cement. I didn't know it was going to take that much cement to make that little pumpkin. Good gracious, I didn't know that. I was surprised it was taking that much to fill up that little pot. Okay, I'm going to try to set it back up here. Oh, gracious. Okay, this is burnt umber. It's like, oh, I see a black cloud. Oh, that is rain, I know. Oh, I got to hurry up, I guess. Y'all, it looks like rain any time now. There's some dark clouds up there. know I'm not talking much, am I? When I'm doing something, sometimes I'll forget to talk. That might be a blessing. Okay, I'm gonna start painting the eyes and stuff. Y'all, I'm about to forget I'm out here. Okay, y'all, I'm finished with this with this pumpkin. Y'all, let me take the flowers out. I was just showing y'all you can use this for a flower pot after Halloween. Just turn it around like that, you know, and nobody won't know what's on the other side. I put these flowers in here just because I thought they was pretty and I thought they looked good in it. Let me get them fixed. You know, sunflowers is this season of a flower, and I just wanted to put it in here and show y'all how pretty they look in there, and you could use it for a flower pot even though it's got a face on it like a Halloween, but that don't matter. You know, you could turn it around to the wall and use it for a flower pot because it's a beautiful flower pot, and it's here to stay, y'all. It ain't going nowhere. That thing, I could not believe the cement it took to make that flower pot. I filled up that plastic. I put it in this pumpkin. I can't put it back together, y'all. Anyway, that's how it looked. I put some white eyes too. I went ahead and put some white eyes in there because I wanted to. So, y'all, try that. I know y'all gonna have some pumpkins in a little while to go trick-or-treating in, and then y'all could put cement in it. I mean, mortar mix. I can't never remember mortar mix. I want to call everything cement, and I guess it's cement. I don't know what it is. I just found it. I didn't. Oh Lord! I wanted to show y'all a little pumpkin. Another little pumpkin. I would set it up on something if I had something to set it on, but I don't have nothing. Anyway, that's a little pumpkin with the, oh, let me turn it around. Is that not awesome, y'all? A pumpkin. And a little pumpkin. I need to set it on the same thing. Y'all don't know how heavy this thing is. I don't see how that little bit of cement could be this heavy. I can't. Y'all gonna have to be strong to move that pumpkin because it's heavy. I don't see how it could be that heavy. Well, that dry stuff is pretty heavy. It really is. I couldn't believe it was that heavy, but with no nothing in it but just mortar mix. But you add water to it, and then it adds to the heaviness, I guess. But is that not pretty, y'all? I don't want to cover up his eyes and all. I can't get the flowers arranged the way I want them. I don't want to cover up his eyes. I think that'll be all right there. I think that's pretty, don't y'all? Oh, good gracious. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Y'all are such a blessing. Y'all don't know what a blessing y'all are, that y'all are to me. I try to read your comments. I tried to answer some, but there's no end to them, and I thank y'all for that, because y'all don't even have to do that. Y'all just do it because y'all are nice people. y'all care, and you show that to me, and I appreciate it so much. And ain't that cute? Y'all try this. Get y'all one of these pumpkins from Walmart. I don't know if they have them at Dollar Tree or not, but this is a good project, and it's pretty easy. You know, it takes a pretty good bit of that stuff to fill it up, but if you want a pumpkin, I guess that's what I guess you'll do that. But it'll be here forever. I mean, this is not going. That plastic will break and deteriorate and go to pieces, and that right there ain't going nowhere. So, thank y'all again so much. I hope y'all like this this video. It's something I was going to do a long time ago, but I never got around to it. And I decided, since I had the fast cement, or mortar mix, that I could, I'm knocking them out. Since I had this mortar mix, I could make some and let it dry. And y'all know it didn't take no time. I mean, I don't know if it was 30 minutes or a little more. I don't know, but I waited till I thought it was dry, because it was hot to the touch. That plastic down there was hot. It was doing its work, whatever it does with that heat. It hardens that cement. I mean, mortar mix. I can't call it nothing but mortar mix. And thank y'all for the sweet comments about the baby. And maybe one day when this virus slacks off some, I don't want them to bring her and let her get out and get anything. I mean, I don't want the baby sick, and I can wait. I mean, I got nothing but time for right now. I don't know how much time I got left, but anyway, I want her to know she is loved, and I would see her. I would have done seen her if I was, you know, if it was where I could. And things are different now, way different than I've ever seen them before. But we'll get through this. With the Lord's help, He'll help us get through it, and we're going to have a brighter day, and we're going to thank Him for His blessings every day, because if we don't thank Him, we might not get as many as we do. I always want to thank Him, because I know I get blessings. I know I get blessings each and every single day. It's just a blessing to be able to get up and get dressed and come out here, get all my stuff. I got half the house out here. Paint, cement, sand, water, you name it, I got it. Coffee. And it's cold, and I don't see any bugs in it. I don't guess a bug would hurt me, but I don't really want to eat a bug if I can help it. I could go in there and get some that's a little warmer, but it doesn't really matter that much. It's still coffee, and it's still good, and I'm still thankful to be here. And I guess I'm going to see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all try this. I hope y'all can see it. I got it covered up pretty good, but I hope y'all can see the prettiness of that little pumpkin for this fall season. Is that not pretty, y'all? Oh, I think it's so cute. All right, y'all. I guess I'm going to see y'all in the next video. And y'all have a blessed, blessed day. And again, subscribe and share and click the bell and thumbs up and be a blessing. Let's all make a difference. Let's make a difference in this lifetime. My lifetime is gone way beyond a lot of people's already. And I'm thankful that I'm still here to try to bless someone. And you will be remembered for your kindness. You might be remembered for your orneriness too, but I would rather be remembered for my kindness and caring ways. I would love to be remembered in that way. And I know you would too, and it doesn't cost anything to do that. All you got to do is be kind to people instead of being grouchy and grumpy to them. Be kind and smile and have a good Christian heart. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all try. I see a hummingbird up there swarming around. He's wanting me to. Oh, did y'all see him? He come right through here. Right through here. I'll be knocking my coffee over. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.